Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another product regrets video. So first of all, a couple things to address. I might look a little crazy right now. If you guys think I look a little crazy, it is because I just did the full face of samples only challenge. So I just used a bunch of packet samples to do my makeup that I have on right now. I think that video is going up before this video, so I will link it above if it's up. Otherwise, it will be coming soon to my channel. But this is the look I came up with. So anyway, I didn't have time to redo my makeup, so we're going with it. As I mentioned, today's video is a product regrets video. Every once in a while, I come across products that I really dislike and I regret buying them. So that's what we're talking about. Now, I am by no means am I bashing companies. You guys have seen these videos before. I probably don't need to continue doing this disclaimer. However, there are every once in a while people who don't get it. But basically today, I'm just talking about products that did not work for me. It doesn't mean they won't work for you. Everyone has different skin types, preferences, all of that. So just because it did not work for me does not mean that you won't like it. It just didn't work for me. And I'm going to share that with you guys. So that is what we're doing. First of all, this guy here, I was actually really excited about this. I think I mentioned it either in a haul or shot my stash. And I'm like, yes, these are so beautiful. You got to go get one. And then I tried it on my lips and I was like, ew, what the heck is this? So this is from Bite Beauty. These are called the Creme Lip Glosses, but they're like these glitter top coat glosses. They swatch gorgeously, of course, which is why I bought one. They are really stunning glitter glosses, but the texture is what really threw me off. So, I mean, look how pretty that is. You'd want to buy one too when you look at that, right? But the problem is, they're so sticky, you guys, like really sticky. But as they start to wear away, it leaves behind, it like wears away your lip product you have underneath really quickly somehow, but it leaves behind the chunky glitter stuck all over your lips. And on top of that, the glitter has a very grainy feeling. So you've got this like sticky, grainy gloss stuff on your lips and it wears away in a very unflattering way. So I'm actually returning mine. I'm really glad I didn't buy any more and I do still have my receipt, so I'm actually bringing this back, which I hardly ever do that with makeup, but this was so awful. So bad. You guys, if you see these, yes, they're beautiful, they look gorgeous, but trust me, walk right past them. They're no good. All right, the next product I have to talk about. Now this one I'm keeping in my collection because I feel like I can make it work, but it's still something I wanted to mention in this video because if you're any fairer than I am, you need to run away from this product. This is from Becca. This is a new product from them. It's called the Soft Light Blurring Powder. It is supposed to be a translucent powder. However, it's pretty darn dark for a translucent powder and it has like a dark kind of a peachy tone to it. You know, like the Laura Mercier powder has kind of a yellow tone but it turns up translucent. This one keeps that kind of almost like a peachy nude shade to it, which I don't know if you guys are going to see it. My lighting in here is so bad today. Big storm just came in right before I started filming this. Anyway, it definitely on my skin looks a little dark. It kind of almost deepens up my foundation and I am not the fairest of them all. I'm usually wear like a light shade when it comes to foundation. I'm not like the fair or the ivory. So there are definitely complexions fairer than mine and this would be so bad on your skin if you're any fairer than me. Now if you're like a medium to a deep skin tone, you probably will really like this. But for us lighter toned ladies, it definitely deepens up the foundation. So like I said, I feel like I can make this work, especially in the summertime when I get a little bit more of a tan or when I'm self-tanning. I feel like I can use it, but other than that, it is a little tricky to use because of the shade. All right, next up. I am so heartbroken to mention this in this video because I do really like the eyeshadows, but I do actually regret purchasing this because of the price and what you're getting. This is from Tom Ford. This is just an eyeshadow duo. The shade number is 01 Ripe Plum. So you just get two shades in here. My problem with this palette is that you only get this really, really beautiful duochrome white shade, which is stunning, very stunning, and then this really deep plum. So that's what it looks like. So unless you're planning to just do like that plum all over your lid as a smoky eye and then using that lighter shade as a highlight, you really can't complete very many looks with this. You definitely have to pull in other eyeshadows, and I rarely want to use these two together. I feel like they don't really go together, and for how expensive this little set of eyeshadows are, you kind of want it to at least be able to create a look on its own, and you just can't do that with this. So I mean, that lighter shade there, I'm in love with this shade. It's got like a pinky purple holographic shift. It's so stunning, like so beautiful. But I feel like that palette was like 60 bucks, something like that. It was insanely expensive, and for the product you get, I kind of regret buying it. All right, the next thing that I wanted to mention is from Sephora collection. Now, I'm not saying that this is a bad product. I actually think it is a good product, but for me, it's not working. And this is called the Bright Future Gel Serum Concealer. The reason I don't like this concealer is because it is such a lightweight coverage. Like, I just don't get enough coverage from this concealer to make it work on my skin. So if you like the Naked Skin Concealer from Urban Decay, then you will probably love this because it's almost an exact dupe. But I also regretted buying my Naked Skin Concealer, and I did actually give that one away because I couldn't do it. It just is not enough coverage. I have pretty dark discoloration underneath my eyes, and I need a decent amount of coverage, and I just don't feel like these provided that for me. So I do regret purchasing this one, although it is a great cheaper option if you like the Naked Skin Concealer from Urban Decay. All right, next I have a few skincare items to talk about. If you guys watched my review on this, you already know how much I hate this product. This is one of the few products you will ever hear me say that I absolutely hate. A lot of times I'm like, oh, it might work for some people, or it just didn't work for me, or it's not bad, but it just didn't work for this reasons. This product I hated. This is from the company called Dollface. I did receive this for free from Octoly to try out. They call this their 5-in-1 Cleansing Cold Cream. So first of all, the first thing I hated about this is the smell. It smells like soured milk. It smells disgusting. As soon as I opened it, I was like, am I really gonna put this on my face? But I was planning to do the review and like demo, so I had to. So it smells awful. It does not fully remove your makeup, but it is supposed to be a one-step and done. So you're not supposed to have to cleanse again after. So since it's not really removing your makeup, you would be left with all that makeup on your skin, which is, ugh. Also, it does require that you use a damp cloth to remove it. So unless you have like a special cloth, like I would recommend using a black cloth that's super soft, because I just used my white cloth, which was a really bad mistake because it definitely stained it when I removed all the makeup. You just put this on, leave it on, and then take a wet cloth to remove the makeup and the cleansing cream in one like swoop. So I don't know, just overall everything about this was awful for me. It left my makeup on, it smelled awful, it didn't do what it was supposed to do, and I regret it. I regret using it. All right, the other skincare product I wanted to talk about, this is from Burt's Bees, and I actually do like a lot of Burt's Bees products, but this hand cream is very strange. This is called the Almond and Milk Hand Cream. It had fantastic reviews on Amazon, which is why I picked it up. This is the thickest, like almost like a balm type of hand cream I have ever tried. It is so thick, you have to like really massage it into your skin pretty hard to get it to break up enough. And then it leaves this filmy, not slimy, just this really filmy residue on your skin. So I am still using mine, but what I've been using it for, not my hands, I've just been using it on my cracked heels at night and really massaging it in and then putting socks over the top, because it definitely leaves that kind of greasy feeling to the skin. It smells good. It does do a good job of hydrating. It's just too thick. Like, it's way too thick. And I don't mind a thick hand cream for my hands get so cracked and so dry. They definitely need that extra healing, but this is just too much. All right, and then the last product that I wanted to share share with you guys in today's video. This is a little shorter regrets video, but I get rid of a lot of the stuff that I regret. So I guess that's a good thing. But the last thing I wanted to mention today, this is from the brand Way. Is that how you pronounce this? I think it's Way. Ugh, I can never remember. I wish companies would spell it the way it's pronounced. It's spelled O-U-A-I. Anyway, this is called the Dry Shampoo Foam. So I purchased this because I was watching Desi Perkins on her Snapchat and she used it like 5 days in a row and she's like, this is fantastic. This is the best product ever. So she's like, oh, it's great for volume. And you guys know my hair is so fine and so thin. So I thought I would give it a shot. It didn't really absorb my hair oil that well. It did a little bit. It's a very strange way to use a dry shampoo. It's an actual foam, and what you do is you rub it around in your hands and then you rub that into your hair. Well, so that's kind of a different way to do a dry shampoo in the first place. So it did feel kind of strange getting your hair almost wet first before it like absorbs the oil. But it did do okay, I would say, at absorbing oil. It didn't give me very much volume though, and it's super expensive. I can't remember the price right now. I will put it somewhere on the screen here, but it was really expensive for what it is, and I feel like my Clairol Hair Food $5 dry shampoo from Target gives me 10 times as much volume as this did, and it's way cheaper. So for me, I feel like I just kind of wasted my money with this, and I'm gonna use it. I'll use it up, but I would never buy it again, and I do regret spending all that money on it. Okay guys, those are all the products I wanted to share with you in today's product regret video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. If you have questions or comments or anything like that, make sure to leave them below. And if you're not already subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. It means so very much to me. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!